Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary. That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Khan, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Edge, amazing delivery. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Got that away nicely. End of the over, 10 runs from it. Peshawar, 35 for 2.
Well, it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover field.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Harris has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Was quick onto that in the infield. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Smacks that away through the gap. Couldn't get it through the field. That's the over. Peshawar, a 40 for 2.
These two enjoy batting together and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. The bowler looks really confident.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Finds the fielder with that shot. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Thick edge. That's the completion of the over. The bowling was of the highest order there, and the score remains unchanged.
Lahore can now have 5 fielders outside the circle.
Afridi from the south end. Away goes the ball, and that hits the boundary, and that's 5 wides. Drilled that one away.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Edge, but it drops safely. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Lahore needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. No. Terrible shot. Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Can't get that outside the ring field. Bowled. Oh, no luck at all there on that one.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. End of the over. 5 off it. Peshawar 54 for 4.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Going with spin now. Doesn't beat the infield. Powell waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Straight to the fielder.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Cuts that off well in the infield. Got that away nicely. 3 added in that over. Peshawar a 65 for 4. George from the south end. Brilliant shot there.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
It's going a long way. What a shot.
Gets onto the front foot, and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Got him. That's the one they wanted. Full swinging and straight through.
Well, the end of a productive innings. Didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Peshawar a 79 for 5.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Perfectly timed.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Afridi, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Was quick onto that in the infield. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Imran from the north end. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Beats the field with a great shot. Edged, what a ball. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Now, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. 4 runs added in the over. Peshawar and 91 for 5. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Wow! Power off the front foot, goes all the way.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Square cut, finds point, no run. Finds the fielder with that shot. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Crunch on the front foot and bang, gone all the way.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Massive outside edge. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Onto that early. That could be 4.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Edge, amazing delivery. Going a long way. What a shot.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
16 runs added there. Peshawar are 121 for 5. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Too good. That is huge.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. How will the bowler respond? Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
No. Terrible shot. Couldn't get it through the field. Misses everything. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Ghulam into the attack now from the north end. Wow, that's missed the lot. Comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter. 4 more.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Oh, fantastic catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big score, but not to be.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Can't get that outside the ring field. Goes over the top with that shot.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. Peshawar for 146 for 6.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Ali goes again. That's a huge hit. It's going way, way into the stands.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Finds the edge. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Gone. Fine catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Doesn't beat the infield. Over Peshawar, 160 for 7. Ghulam to wrap up the innings. Swept away but finds the fielder. Perfectly timed. Trouble. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cuts through point.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
Ghulam shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. A nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. And that's the end of the innings. Peshawar have set a target of 169 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Wood coming in.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Needs a direct hit. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Shot. Had to generate some pace off the spinner. It's a fine late cut for 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Nearly gets the edge. Wood with a great delivery there. 7 runs added there. Lahore 7 for 1. Going with pace now. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. perfectly timed.
Found the middle of the bat, great timing, lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Great shot, just square of backward point. That might just make it.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Azam, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some jersey.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
It's been a fantastic start to the power play. 2 overs gone, and they're ahead of the required run rate and going at an excellent clip.
Jeez, time that
Delivery was poor, but it still needed to be put away, and what a lovely shot to bring up the floor.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Was quick onto that in the infield. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Really wound up to that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than we thought. That's out. Oh, simple run out.
That's a key wicket. Not what you'd want so early in the innings, barely troubling the scorer.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Van der Dussen taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Gone. Great catch. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
Lots of pressure coming in to bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
Let it come to them, got enough bat on it to send it down to the deep third boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Nice shot, but straight to gully.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary. They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Eight runs out of there. Lahore, 37 for 3.
4 gone in the power play, and it's a healthy run rate at the moment, thanks to some great power hitting and some well-timed shots through the gaps, keeping them ahead so far.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. No. Terrible shot. Misses everything. Rocks back and dispatches that with absolute disdain. Just beats the infielder though.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Ten runs added in that over. Lahore are 47 for 3.
5 down and they're above the run rate at the moment. It's been a good power play so far.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Straight to the fielder. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Beats the field with a great shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Drilled that one away.
That's a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Goes over the top with that shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
That's the power play finished, and it was an excellent one. They went really well in that 10 to 12 run and over area, and they're ahead of the required run rate. The captain would be very pleased with that start.
The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Wow, that's missed the lot. Onto that early, that could be 4.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Doesn't beat the infield. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Lahore a 74 for 3.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Power and precision in that shot. End of the over. 8 off it. Lahore are 82 for 3.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
Abdullah has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Nearly gets the edge. Joseph with a great delivery there.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Joseph will be disappointed with that previous delivery, not up to their normal standards. Oh, whack! Picked the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Joseph shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Can't get that outside the ring field. A direct hit and this could be gone. Joseph will just want to forget that ever happened. Awful bowling. Surely time for a change. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Got that away nicely.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. The Hall, 108 for 3.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate. Might look to go big again here. A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Goes over the top with that shot. End of the over. Huge. 17 runs coming from it. Lahore are 125 for 3. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end.
That's the one and only short one for the over. Always good to throw it in.
Finds the fielder with that shot. There's a chance if it hits. Wood, the left armour, is the new bowler from the south end. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Out. Good catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
It's another wicket, it's the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Always nice to come into bat after the openers have had a good partnership. Gives you time to settle and gradually build. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. A direct hit and this could be gone. Oh, would you look at that straight drive? It barreled straight into the stumps at the other end. That would have gone for 4 surely. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Lahore are 142 for 4.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over. If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Lovely shot off the front foot. Deepak Chakala has some work to do.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Azam, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Onto that early, that could be 4. Over, Lahore, 153 for 4.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. Straight to the fielder. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it flies over the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Abdullah went long, high and hard. That is huge. 2 in a row. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Smacks that away through the gap.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary. Extremely comfortable win. Just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill shown. A complete masterclass.
Well, that was a very one-sided contest. The result was never really in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.